All right, guys, it is a beautiful day today, and I'm here at Volunteer Audio at Jay's shop. What's up, Jay?
How you doing?
I got my brother-in-law, Leonard, with me.
All right.
What was the biggest problem with your bike?
The radio.
Now, Leonard actually took and had his radio upgraded to like a car radio. Nobody wants that. Today, we're getting rid of that. You didn't want that, did you?
No, I didn't want it.
We got rid of that radio. We got the new SoundStream radio that's going to be installed on his bike.
Tall is brought to you by Custom Dynamics, Zippers Performance, Chromeworks, Redline Oil, Volunteer Audio, and Let's Roll.
We about to ride, you about to ride.
This is the latest radio from SoundStream Reserve. It's called the HDHU 9813SG. So this is an amazing radio for a whole bunch of reasons. First off, it's the only touchscreen radio designed to fit the factory fairing. So we didn't have to change out the fairing and go through a tremendous amount of labor to upgrade the radio. It's also completely plug and play and retains the thumb controls right out of the box. So no extra modules are needed. 7-inch touchscreen that does Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as Bluetooth, AM, FM, everything you would want in a radio for your Harley. And it's IPX weather resistant. So rain is not gonna affect it. Rain's not gonna make it go out.
That's for Batwing only?
Yeah, so this particular radio only fits 98-13 Ultra, Electra Glide, or the Street Glide. If you've got a Road Glide, we haven't left you out. We have the HDHU 9813 RG, which is specifically for Road Glide.
Right here.
So that's gonna fit that shark nose fairing. Oh, and it looks beautiful in it.
Right.
Both of these radios have identical features.
Anything that helps the shark nose look better would be good.
This radio looks
I'm sorry,
factory.
I didn't mean to say that.
This radio looks factory in the Road Glide, and the radio that was in it looked like it was aftermarket.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
definitely a huge improvement.
And you can get both of these from volunteeraudio.com. Guys, don't forget, and also check out their YouTube channel, volunteeraudio.com. And if you're interested in getting this installed, which we haven't showed it to you in the bike yet, you make sure you contact Jay at Volunteer Audio. But what's the phone number here?
1-844-30-AUDIO or volunteeraudio.com. The number's plastered all over the website as well.
Jay's going to show us the radio. He's going to turn it on and show us all the features. And then afterwards, we're going to hear what it sounds like.
So here we are, we're on the home screen of our radio. So it does have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. If plugged into the USB, that's going to go from your phone to there. Now you're going to have Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, and all of your music apps right at your fingertips on your radio. It also has a USB input for USB music on a flash drive, along with Bluetooth and Sirius XM capability, and FM radio if you ever decide you want to listen to something that doesn't sound as good as everything else. All right, on top of that, we do have a full 13-band EQ, so now we have a ton of sound adjustment that we didn't have on that stock radio. So with the 13-band EQ, the ability to do built-in high-pass and low-pass filters, a true sub-control if you add a drop-in subwoofer into the bags, you're going to get the best sound possible. Plus, as you notice here, it's a very, very large display, so it's going to be easy to see, and it's optically bonded, so you'll even be able to see it in the sunlight. Now, we have moved the indicators for things like oil pressure or even turn signals to the top of the radio. Very, very cool, because that's the only thing that this radio blocks when you put it in that stock fairing. I think the guys at SoundStream did a great job designing a radio to fit without having to swap it out, and it didn't block any of the necessary gauges in the process. And the most important part, the waterproof part. We definitely want to make sure that we wash the bike, or if it gets wet, it doesn't end up like the Kenwood that was in it before.
Yeah, I have got caught in the rain a few times.
Now, one thing I really like about this radio also is it is clean to full volume. So we go all the way to volume 50, and the output is clean to feed our upgraded amplifiers. And in this bike, we added this large Hertz SP 4.900. It's a 1,000 watt RMS, 2,000 watt peak amp. And this radio is going to allow you to go all the way to volume 50, because we were able to set our amps clean all the way to full volume so we don't blow up our speakers. All right, so we've talked about the radio and the features and the fact we put the Hertz SP 4.900 amplifier in the fairing, that huge 1,000 watt RMS, 2,000 watt peak amplifier. We also did the newest speaker from Precision Power, the MAS 652HT, the horn tweeter speaker. It's got a ring radiator tweeter in it, so it's super efficient, it's super loud. But what we like about this speaker at Volunteer Audio is it doesn't have too much treble. So it still has really good mid-bass. It is not a compression horn tweeter. But like most of those other speakers that have a horn on it, these are not waterproof. So we've got to be careful when we wash it, we don't spray water up in the speaker. I'm not worried about rain on the front speakers. But on the back speakers, if rain were to get into to them, it will make the speaker go out. Now what's cool is they made them rebuildable, so we can actually swap the tweeter if it were to fail from water, but they also send out a set of covers that if you get stuck in the rain, you just put a cover over your lid to keep water from getting in your bag and into your speaker. So by not making them waterproof, they're actually far more efficient, meaning there's a lot more volume, a lot more sound without having to put an even bigger amp. And we put a huge amp on it anyway, so these things are screaming loud. But they've got really good punchy mid bass too. So last we put sound skins in the front fairing. That is a sound deadening material to make this front fairing into a good enclosure, because factory, Harley didn't put any kind of pod in there to give us good mid bass response from those front speakers, and the sound skins makes a huge difference in that fact. So
you took this 2011 Harley-Davidson Street Glide, which my brother-in-law, Leonard, he absolutely loves this bike, and you gave it a 2023 upgrade in audio. Now
in technology and in sound, this is way better than what you'd get in your new bike. Because if you buy the new bike, you still got to come see me to get it where you can hear it going down the road. So and we use a full plug-and-play kit. So you may be watching this thinking, well, I don't want to drive all the way to Tennessee to get an audio system done. We ship full plug-and-play kits, and I did full step-by-step directions on this bike that'll be up at volunteeraudio.com. You can also give us a call at 1-844-30-AUDIO. Speak to any of our sales staff. They're super knowledgeable, and they'll go over all your needs and your budget and the genre of music you listen to, and they'll put together that perfect system for your bike.
Yeah, guys, shout out to Rick. He also helped on the install of this bike and what's going on my bike. Can't tell you what's going on my bike. Next video. All right, so with that being said, looks good.
Yep.
A lot of talk.
A lot of talk. Let's hear it, right?
Yes.
How different is it from what you had before?
Well, totally different. Everything from the screen to the sound, from the past to the present.
So now you even have Bluetooth and all that stuff capable.
You got Bluetooth, but better than that, getting those apps on screen. So he's going to have good navigation, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, to be able to use Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, always up-to-date nav, super easy to put in those coordinates. And a lot of people are confused. They think, well, it's on my cell phone. What if I run out of cell phone range? It keeps working. As long as you start your nav while you're in service, all these phones have embedded GPS chips. So the nav keeps working even if you run out of cell service.
All right, guys, so that sounded fantastic. It definitely brought the bike into the present.
It sounds great, looks great. I'm totally 100% satisfied.
Right.
Anybody who has an older model bike needs to look into this. Well, I'm happy.
If we can make people happy, it's not work.
Right.
It's not work when people are happy. We love it. Love the end result.
This has been a great video. Leonard's happy with the results. Again, I want to thank Jay. Jay is very meticulous in all his installs, everything that he does. Quality work. Make sure that you go to volunteeraudio.com if you're interested in this setup, or give them a call. Jay, what's the number one more time?
1-844-30-AUDIO. I don't care what kind of Harley you ride, what your range it is, give us a call. We've got something that's suitable for you, and we've got something that'll fit within your budget as well.
Now, if you see Leonard out with me at the rallies or somewhere, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to play this for you. So just ask him. But guys, thank you for watching. Again, thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Leonard.
Right. Thank you, Jay.
And
you're welcome.
All right.
We're going to end this video here. And y'all make sure y'all check out the video of what's being done on the Road Glide. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Visit volunteeraudio.com. Keep gliding, and as always, have a blessed day.